What's up, y'all? You got Dana here. B Magic versus Chilla Jones dropped earlier this week, Monday, I believe. If you haven't checked it out, I'm going to be sure to leave a link for it down in the description box below. I have to say that out of all the battles that were arranged this year, this was one of the ones that I was anticipating the most. As far as what it is that I look for in a rap battle, both of them possess elements of battle rap that for me hold more weight than others do, which for me is overall lyrical ability, the punches, just things that make my mind work more. I'm not big on aggression and performance. So B Magic goes first, and it was a very punch heavy performance. The most notable punchlines for me in this particular round was you'll catch hollows on this stage like Chilla. Dope line for me. Chilla, the Tupac hologram on the Coachella stage. Dope bar. I loved it. Chilla in the fur like Frank Lucas. See that flash like Smack Apparel. Heat rock a meaning. Have fire to you, brimstone. The CB4 punch was dope. I liked it. You talking to a killer. The phone booth bar. Catch flying fist of fury, no less than the kung fu, which was cool. Snub nose ring around the rapper. Snub nose ring on the rapper like Machiavelli was dope. Popping the clip and I'm flipping on him like the Hardy Boys. Popping the clip and I'm flipping on them like the Hardy Boys was a dope line. Your frontal hang out like a corner store. This Boy Scout camp, just a 40 fire. This marshmallow gets some more if I open fire was probably my favorite bar from B Magic's first round. It had a bit of a scheme feel to it. It was a dope bar overall. Nice punch in there as well. My favorite from that first round from him. If it's beef at stake, then I'm A1, and then some was cool. Fuck it, if you want them texts, I'll send some. Magic shot flew like M1H1. I'll put Jones in a box. Better say your grace. That Tommy Lee Jones, Men in Black, Agent K. And that was pretty much B Magic's first round. Solid, very punch heavy. I dug it overall. Chilla goes in, starts off 12 battles in. That's why your name's Magic. You're only good for one trick, which was primarily the overall gist of all his rounds, to be perfectly honest with you. So he goes in and he does he might say something like Jones a clone, because you can see the ill in Chilla, which was a clean bar. The ill in Chilla, literally speaking. Bullets fully a dome. Kill Jerome, put me on ice, that's how you Chilla Jones was a dope bar that I personally liked. Like Verb said, name flips, that's an amateur's move, that's what the amateurs do, was cool. Then he went into a land animal scheme where he used the words bull, bison, goat, cattle, cow, bear arms, buck, snake, deer, dog, otter, gopher. Crazy scheme. His next scheme was a sea animal scheme where he did eel, tuna, fish, seal, halibut, whale, dolphin, which was crazy to me. Then he did an air animal scheme where he did, or basically a bird scheme where he did chicken, hen, hawk, pigeon, swallow, cockatoo, cuckoo, toucan, eagle, owl, raven, fowl, robin, canary, parrot, and crow. Again, another crazy scheme. He had the punch Larry Bird when I grabbed my waist, rubbing Boston with 2 trays to shoot in Magic's face. With them 8s, my team Bucks, no Wisconsin's. But there's more. He did UPG sophomores be slick talking, trying to bully in school freshmen. Well, now I'm shit starting. 2 8s behind the locker like Chris Johnson. Crazy. I'm about to flip. Told John to dash out. Seen City and JC and had them mags out. Magic still took this battle, but should have backed out with this Virginia Tech. I'm taking that whole class out crazy bar. Loved it. That setup to that punch was amazing. This is Chilla in rare form to me. But since they lying, I guess I gotta hurt some pride. So when this dickhead get cut, a suit for circumcised. Who thinks of this stuff? Who thinks of this stuff? That was crazy to me. But there's more. Told us to hold on to the word big till the 3rd round. So keep that in mind. And then I observed sound in your apartment. I'm clapping, the neighbors talking to the sergeant and captain. All they saw was 20 out that black and silver, like watching McFadden, and a body on magic carpet like they watching Aladdin. Cold shit. Okay, probably the best punch, I think. One of the better punches from Chilla Jones' first round. He did a time scheme where he did clocked watch time, hours, minutes, seconds. Crazy. He did this thing with the body parts, knee and chest. And then I walk up to the body, put my forward. Then he did walk up to the body, to his face, to my foresight, because how I'm thinking ahead, below, now that's foresight. Because having flared that in your nature, boy, dope shit. Dope shit. Then he did the X-Men because I'm a beast, which was dope. The way the toy Achilles men will have them thinking of Troy, Helen Troy, Achilles heel. Dope shit. All in all, 2 solid rounds from both of them. I just think if I had to choose who got that first, Chilla just had way more material. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that Magic was whack. Chilla was just saying a whole lot more and got a lot more in bar-wise, which is surprising considering the fact that Chilla is supposed to be the slower rapper of the two. So that was round 1. Round 2, B-Magic comes out fucking with this. Okay, then Chilla comes out, your homie gonna be your back catcher, crazy. I'll spin it till it jam like a club song. Nia Long, couldn't love Jones. You must be blind. You're looking for eyewear, glasses frame at contact. Ask me if I care. You know, just B-Magic scheming. Some light. What else we got here? You gonna get these arms stretching like Space Jam. You get rocked to sleep like the cavemen. What the thugs rap about. What thug you know rap about solar systems like that shit's crunk, which was funny. He say a bar then slow it down like we missed the junk. Again, some more jokes. We gonna call Chilla Johnny Cage because he split the punch. These cans will open up, bust if you get the biscuit, you know, Pillsbury dough biscuit, the come in the cans, all that shit. I can teach you something, you gotta listen. So pay and hope I school you. He got tuition. Another scheme, some light. Chilla was killing this round. Get a cap to your chest like the national anthem. You'll get alarm clocked if I hit the snooze. When you battle a Star Jones, you get the views. Bars, okay? Walk up on this bitch nigga with a Mega 9. That nigga blew around head like Mega Mine. More bars. Big straps that'll take that back like... Oh, big straps that'll take that back like apologies. Come on. Come on. Serious, because I gave Jones... Serious, because I gave Jones some clips that he can't rebuttal. But you follow niggas with the chopper, ain't that some shit? Some more jokes. I'm at the window with the chopper, I'm Malcolm X, so watch a G bounce back. Like 2 square, mohawks than cool hair, Kenneth Ball. Like Pooh's there. You get a bulldog under your mug like root beer. If you wanna die, I book bags like school gear. 2K's take him out the game like Reggie Miller. This round Chris Brown, take it to the head, nigga. Leave your homie Smokey on the porch like Craig, nigga. Again, bars. B-Magic had a solid 2nd round. just punching until you can't punch no more. Chilla Jones, second round, again strong. He basically introed into him saying, you know what, this is the round where I'm gonna show y'all that I'm not just gonna be rapping slow. We can make this a show. We can, you know, I can punch with the best of them. I can spit with the best of them. And then he goes and he said, riders train to bust like public trains to disconnect. All he gonna hear is the dial telling blood beside her. You know, blood beside her, blood beside her. Blood beside her, like apple cider, blood beside her, like a pool of blood is next to her. Only time son pulling my card is on Father's Day. See-through pussies like lingerie, kidnapped like John Bonet. That John Bonet bar was sick. People didn't react to it, but I'm thinking it's just because maybe the crowd ain't that old. But when I heard that John Bonet bar, I thought that bar was crazy. Stallone, my sly shit. That's why I'm Rocky on him. Again, another bar that people didn't react to. A Rocky Sylvester Stallone bar. Dope. Your crew getting airlifted when that shotty on him. That's the only time you see a chopper with bodies on him. Crazy shit. The Beyonce Doctors line to me wasn't all that good. I didn't personally like it. Chips rolling with you, Crips rolling with you, cause you tookie. Clips make you tumble. How you? Okay. Then B Magic had a funny little ad lib where he's like, like it was alright when all that. I thought that was funny. Cop in plain clothes like an undercover dudes I brought with me got them sick. Okay, then cop in plain clothes like an undercover dudes I brought with me got semis like a bunch of truckers. So if you don't watch your step pop, that'll be a motherfucker crazy. I got your girl trapped in the bathroom. I'm about to kill a fam. I know you got work here. Magical. I need a milligram. Give me a headache. I get calls involved. Cops are pulled. Then I'ma leave her body bare on the towel and all. Which was like a medicine scheme, which I thought was dope. I'm the Department of Housing. You get kicked out as soon as you get that Section 8. You should have had somebody help you write. You should have had somebody help you write, which was dope. The CAT scan bar was sick. Leave the king with no air like I killed his son. The card scheme was dope. I like that. The magical setup where he spelled it out was dope as well. Very complex stuff that I just can't be mad at. All in all, again, a solid second round from Chilla Jones. Again, it just came down to who had more material. I don't think Big Magic was whack. I just feel like Chilla did way more with this round. At this point, two rounds in, I'm feeling as if all I'm getting from B Magic is like punchlines, which is cool. Some of them are really dope, but a lot of them are sort of regular. And that format of rap for me, it'll look good, but then once you start really listening and taking it in for what it is, you start seeing that some of the stuff that he's spitting is maybe not whack, but kind of and then the other half of it is dope shit. So we get into B Magic's third round. He has pussy I'm raw, fuck your thoughts like cyber sex. I'll run up on this nigga like a flight of steps, have them running out the truck like where the fire at, leave this mark in the street like tire tracks. Boy, it ain't a heat cap if it ain't a heat fit if I fire caps. You'll get decapped like a tiger's hat, pushing daisies like Morgan Freeman. My whole team been locked up for possession like The Exorcist. You my son, I'm not gonna have none of the extra lip. Hilarious. I thought that line was funny. Still a bust if Jerome Bettis taking your Mike Jones. Who Mike Jones? Who Mike Jones? He did it 3 times. I love that. Performance wise, it was hilarious. That was funny. Glenn Jones, overhand right when we fight. Jones, your soul lift. Magic make him levitate. Put a couple on his top like a wedding cake. Solid third round from B Magic. Again, I loved it. There were punches that really hit. Some that were kind of in the middle. All in all, it was strictly bars. Chilla's round. He had the get a 9 to 5 and a nigga forgets how a trigger works. Basically talking about the fact that like a guy can work a regular job and still be in the streets. Still make it back. He'll get into it with you and still make it back in time to start his shift. Be more versatile. Irving Johnson played every position. You're a disgrace to the name. Magic was sick. I loved it. Since he playing sick, I ain't gonna play with Magic. The domestic abuse setup was dope. Don King pay-per-view was dope. The boxer last name scheme was ridiculous. I had to like really sit and write it out. If Sonny ain't listing me, soon as I threw my hat in the ring, he should have ran. Survive, you may weather, I win. Hope we tie, son, but you ain't. Hope we tie, son, but you ain't the, you know, Judah as in Zab Judah. Same dude that said I would die, son. We know who top 3 in the Lou is. You know, Lennox Lewis. You cold though. And mostly real. But Jonesy Peel with that Foreman, I'll leave bullets in every Holyfield. I just feel like the amount of creativity it takes to get these schemes off and to have all of your elements flow the way that they need to flow just takes crazy talent. After that, he went into a Siegfried and Roy setup, which was cool. And then he had this crazy bar that he had been working up to until the 3rd round with the big turn. Chris Angel, it went over well, and then all of a sudden Chilla choked, and it wasn't a little choke, it was a huge choke. So his round ends there. You got to give the 3rd round to B Magic, no doubt about it. So I scored this battle 2-1 to Chilla Jones. When it came down to it, for me personally, both of them came with bars. Both of them were all about the lyrics. This is definitely a battle with tons and tons of replay value. However, I just feel like in every round, Chilla gave you so much more. He totally fine-tuned everything that needed fine-tuning. He sped up the raps for one. He didn't just come with the schemes. He came with punching, you know what I'm saying? He came more performance heavy this time around, and I feel like it secured him a win. I definitely feel like B Magic, despite this, is still dope, and I can understand why certain people may feel that he won it. For me personally, I feel like B Magic was more funny than lyrical, and that's cool, but at the end of the day, this ain't a joning contest. So that was cool. He was funny, he was entertaining to watch. Lyrically, I just felt like I got way more from Chilla, being that he's like the main guy that schemes. It's something that you look for in his battles, and you look forward to it because it's just an element that a lot of people haven't been able to totally grasp and use effectively. If you haven't seen it, like I said, I will make sure to leave a link for it down in the description box below. If there were some bars that you feel like I should have noted, be sure to leave that down in the description box below. And another thing, as far as the reviews is concerned, I try and do it bar for bar, and I leave out all of the bars that just aren't worth mentioning. Rather than saying this, that, and that is whack, it just makes more sense to me to only acknowledge the bars that I felt were either worth noting or I personally liked. So that'll be the format from now on. Anyway, don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment, subscribe if you haven't already to this new channel as well as the old channel. And I'll see y'all in my next video, which is coming real soon. Peace.
Poppin', it's your boy Schmrrrrak, and right now you watching Her Sober Life. She's sober, I'm not sober, I'm bent right now, but this is Her Sober Life at YouTube, on YouTube. Make sure you stay tuned to this channel because it's going down and it's official. She got good content and she a beautiful young lady, and I might have to take her to have a little drink, you know what I'm saying? Get her to be unsober, you know what I mean? I don't know. We